What's up, guys? Over the next few days, we're going to see if we can get this truck actually street worthy, where I can take it out on the street and not have to worry about inhaling exhaust fumes through the floor and all that stuff, which obviously if you watch the previous videos, that's all taken care of. I have done a couple things off camera. I'll show you what those are. And then obviously I have the passenger door removed, so we're going to be doing some welding on that because it's in really rough shape. Off camera, I did the driver's side door. I took it off and just did the interior portion of it and put some white primer on it so it matches the dash here. And of course the carpet and stuff is all finished. I've got the passenger door off, like I said, it's sitting over there. So as you can see, it's all chewed up. I've got a panel that I'm making to weld into this section right here. And then we're just kind of trying to chase back good metal. So this is gonna be the majority of it. And then we'll see if we can't fabricate some little patches for the corner here. So I have made a little panel. I've just kind of beat it with a hammer and it's going to be going right there. So we're going to kind of straighten it out. There's a little bit of a curve to it. I need to get out of it, but straighten that out, cut this section out, clean it all up, and make sure we got good metal to weld to. And that's where we're going to start. So besides that, I also need to bolt the bed down, and then there's a tire on the passenger side back there I got to fix because it's going flat. And then there's a bunch of trash and stuff in the bed I got to get out. Everything looks about as good as I'm going to get it, so I'm just going to clamp it down a little bit more all the way across here, and we should be able to weld this thing in, make it look pretty good, and then we'll move on to our next spots. Okay, so I've got that panel welded in there. I might need to grind down just a little bit more. There was a couple burn through spots around here, but for the most part, it's all pretty good weld. So everything is nice and solid. So we'll put some body filler on there to make it really smooth, but we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of this because there's a lot to do. All right, I put a little bit of body filler on there. I've got some low spots down here I got to take care of, but there are some pinholes here, but I've got it ground down far enough that there's no rust left on it. Hit it with a self etcher. These doors are horrible about rusting out, and they kind of fill up with water and hold it down there, and then it causes this mess. And I wasn't even sure that I was going to reuse this door anyways, but I'm going to do a little bit of body filler work, some sanding, and then this thing will be ready to paint. So I'm going to have to brainstorm and see what I'm going to do to repair this channel. That way I can get all of the screws in. I'm gonna have to figure out what I can do to repair it because I have these door cards that I made with a 6x9 speaker in it, so it's gonna have a little bit of weight on it, and I want to be able to use all these mounting points. So I've got everything primed up. Looks really good. Everything looks good along the bottom. There's a couple little tiny pinholes I got to fill in. That can be done with like a glazing putty, but they're right there. I don't know if you can see them in this camera view or not, but just 2 little tiny pinholes. I also went ahead and did the step down here, and the carpet is just a little dirty. I got to vacuum some of that stuff up, but there's a couple trouble spots. Went ahead and took care of those. Got primer on everything, that way it won't rust, so that's good to go. Got my speaker door cards put back in there. Everything's primed up, looking good. I had to fabricate another one of these, so this was off my other door, but I had to fabricate one to put right there. 20 gauge steel, so that's that right there. Then I'll have to make another one for right here, and then this door will be complete. And then if I can get a good charge on this battery, I'm gonna see if I can start this thing and just make sure that everything's running properly. All right, so that's gonna be it for this update for the truck. We got the doors repaired, so everything's solid there. We're gonna mount them back up and everything. We gotta rewire the speakers. It's literally just running some wires, plugging them in, and then just maintenance everything. Because obviously if I wanna take it out, I want to take it out and not have any issues with it. So I wanna make sure all the fluids are good, everything's topped off, and really just making sure that all the work that we've done up until this point, because I bought this in October of 2019. So it's almost been 2 years now. But I wanna make sure that all that work is good, everything's solid, and there's no kind of issues, things that I might have missed. So yeah, all that stuff's gonna be the next update for this truck, hopefully, as long as everything goes well. And there's another vehicle sitting out in the driveway that I haven't really said anything about. So that new vehicle is going to be the next video for sure, guaranteed. So we're stepping it up out here for sure, because we got the quarter panel repair on the Nova, the trunk still going. I'm fabricating all the panels by hand. And there's just a lot of work that's being done out here. So we're trying to do like each car a little bit at a time. So anyways, that's gonna be the update for the truck, and I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you can see all these updates, and there's plenty of content coming. So other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.